Zip up, you piece of shit. Moonwatch, it's back, guys. We had a MoonKnight appearance in a book. I think, okay, don't call me out on anything. I heard rumors. I might do a whole video on this separately. I heard rumors that Jason Aaron might be doing a solo MoonKnight run after his stuff in the Avengers comic Jason's working on. I don't know if that's true. Till then, Conan Serpent War. Alright guys, full disclosure of Conan Serpent War. This is the first time in my entire life I have read anything with Conan, Solomon Kane, or Dark Agnes. I don't know anything about these characters. I don't know anything about their worlds, if they've met before, how they interact, or any of that. Which is weird because my grandpa is a huge Conan fan and has every single Conan comic book, and I've never read any of them. It's so weird that I haven't read anything Conan. And this is the first one I pick up because, yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a MoonKnight comic too. MoonKnight is in this comic book. You got all these old school characters and then MoonKnight. It's really weird. This is a really good first issue. It does a great job of setting up what we're going to be seeing in all the later issues, having these characters interact together. That's going to be really fun to see. It's very old school, pulpy, serialized storytelling, kind of like Jason's and the Argonauts. Okay, here's our villain. It's a Set, the serpent god. He's kind of he brings people to the underworld to kill them, and we have this immortal character named James Allison. I've never heard of him before. If he is in something else, then somebody let me know. I'd like to read more about it. I'd actually like to read more about all these characters. Is there a good Conan? Marvel has Conan. Obviously they have all these characters, so I'm wondering if we're going to get more from these characters. What's a good Solomon Kane run? He's the one that I was really impressed with in this book. So this immortal James Allison is gonna die. The serpent god is trying to kill him. So he searches through time to bring some fighters to help protect him and take down the serpent god. And of course, first he brings in Mark Spector MoonKnight, because what makes more sense than to have a guy who talks to his god fight another god? I love that idea. We see the serpent kind of enter the dreams of all these characters, and they all have to kind of figure out how they're going to fight it, and they learn, oh, there's a greater purpose here, there's a greater calling. And then they just kind of get plucked through time, and they come together at the end, and I think we're going to get a lot of good issues here. There's one of Conan and what was it, Dark Agnes meet. That's going to be very interesting to see. She seems like a very interesting character too. Like, I know nothing about her, but I'd be very intrigued to read more about her. This is a great book. If you don't know any of these characters, and I think Marvel's going to be doing a lot more of them, it's a great book to pick up to learn about them. Like, I didn't know anything about them, and I'm very excited. And then we got Solomon Kane and MoonKnight. I think they are going to have are they going to have a standalone issue? That would be very interesting to see. Because Solomon Kane is obviously this guy that's very religious and faith-based, and he, you know, worships this god he's never met. And then you got Mark Spector, who talks to his god every day, even when Khonshu doesn't answer him. So that's pretty cool. A lot of good Khonshu and MoonKnight stuff in this issue. Interesting choice to make Khonshu in his like physical form not have the bird skull head. I thought that was very interesting, but I could see that it works better for this story when it kind of just looks more like a MoonKnight costume, which I was very on board for. There's a little hint here. I'm going to talk more about the MoonKnight stuff in this issue. There's a little hint here that you see Mark is trying to get his life away from MoonKnight and be healthier that way. And we see he even says, you know, I'm starting to finally be healthy. Please don't make me be MoonKnight again, which is very interesting. Is this in canon? This has to be in canon, because at the end of the most recent MoonKnight run, I haven't read the last issue. I'm not a huge fan of that run. I think he retires with Marlene. I'm not positive. This Sun God is in it. I can't remember what happens there, but no. Serpent War is going to be really fun. A couple weeks ago, Contagion came out, and Contagion was this fun street-level pulpy thing. This feels exactly like a serialized pulp fiction story, but just time it's set in like a fantastical world and the old-timey stuff. That's really interesting. That's really fun. I really hope this does good, because I like this. I might pick up a Conan book after this. This character seems very interesting, and there's more to him than I expected. I like it. This is a good book, and I highly recommend checking it out. Jim Zub, who is a fantastic writer, I know he likes these characters, so I hope there's some good stuff that comes out of this with them. and I cannot recommend it enough because we're getting a good Moon Knight fix before a potentially bigger Moon Knight fix comes in our way. So let's hope it's a good Moon Knight fix, right? And it is. It's a good Moon Knight fix, but we got some more old-timey stuff here and some really interesting characters I knew nothing about. So I cannot recommend this one enough. Check out Serpent War. It's a Conan book, but it's got Moon Knight. So that's all I got to say.